Morgan Adams and Ryland Adams speak up about Shane Dawson's past, and some people question their intentions. Before I get into the story, I just want to put out a disclaimer. Please do not send any hate to Morgan Adams, Ryland Adams, Shane Dawson, or anyone else involved in this story. This video is simply meant to report on the news. On July 29th, Morgan uploaded a video titled A Chat About Life. In the video, she discusses the drama surrounding Shane. Morgan implied that fans don't know everything behind the scenes.
So say that you're watching your favorite person online or your favorite Instagram person, whatever. So these people are building a house and they built a little window and they're like, okay, you can look into the window. When you watch someone online, you're looking into the window, but if you know someone in real life, you have the keys to the door and you can look around the entire house and get a bigger picture.
Morgan spoke about resurfacing videos about Shane and the drama Shane was involved in. She said it scares her and said she doesn't want to be involved in drama. Morgan acknowledged Shane's offensive past videos and explained how she feels about it.
I just wanted to say, obviously, that I don't like them. I don't agree with them. It makes me uncomfortable to watch them because when I watch them, I'm like, who is that?
Morgan explained that she wasn't watching Shane for years like other fans have. Morgan said she's only known Shane for 3 to 4 years and explained the kind of person she knows him to be.
This is somebody that I consider to be a friend, a mentor, a family member. The Shane that I hang out with and that I have lived with has always just been gracious and kind and understanding. He's always been willing to help everyone. The person that I see from day to day in a non-YouTube, non-filming, not trying to be entertaining, that Shane isn't even in the same stratosphere as the Shane that, you get to see in these older clips. So that's all I have to say. I don't know.
Morgan acknowledged that actions speak louder than words and says she believes Shane has changed through his actions.
I see these old videos of Shane and I'm like, wow, I don't even recognize that person. That is what makes me believe, based on actions, right, that somebody is actually nice or somebody has actually changed. Because people can tell you things all day long, but it's their actions that mean the world.
5 days later, on August 3rd, Ryland uploaded a video titled My Past, My Present, and My Future, 30 Days of Meditation. Before Ryland got into his meditation video, he spoke about Shane and Shane's past. Ryland said he didn't want to add to the negativity and instead process the situation and think for himself. He said he didn't do this during the beauty community drama. He isn't clear about which beauty community drama, but it's likely he's speaking about his Twitter rant with Tati. Ryland spoke about Shane's past and said the old offensive videos from Shane are from 7 to 8 years ago. He said he's personally known Shane for the past 4 years. Ryland said when he first met Shane, he was filming different content, comedy videos about products and building cakes. Then, Ryland saw Shane transition into filming documentaries. Ryland acknowledged that Shane's jokes were offensive.
I understand that Shane's made highly insensitive and offensive jokes, and I know that while they were far in his past, it's hard to separate that person from who he is today, especially when you're seeing them in real time and your feelings are being hurt right now. And I can never take that away from you, and I would never say you have to accept his apology or even ask that you do.
Ryland spoke about growth and how Shane has lived with his past mistakes.
At some point, I hope we can champion change and growth over canceling someone altogether or going for the absolute worst on the internet. And I say this because I know that Shane has had to address his past more than most people probably in the world, because every few years it comes back up to ruin him, to cancel him, and it's forced him to look into what he did, its impact, how it made people feel, and really truly grow from that. And I think if you've been watching Shane for a long time, you've experienced his growth and you know that he is a genuine person with good intentions.
Ryland spoke about Shane's transition to filming documentaries. He acknowledged that Shane gave a platform to problematic people, but defended Shane's content, claiming everyone has something in their past they're not proud of.
Everyone has something in their past they're not proud of. But I don't think that that takes away from the incredible content that he has put out over the years.
Ryland said he hates that we can't allow people to grow from their past. Ryland spoke about being supportive and said he knows what kind of person Shane is. Ryland acknowledged that Shane still has more to learn.
I'm not a person that just runs from things when it gets rocky, especially when I don't think Shane is a lot of these things that the internet is placing on him matter of fact. I've been with him for 4.5 years, and all I know is a genuine, loving, caring person. And I truly believe that that's the person he is. And of course, he still has more learning and growing and evolving to do. We all do.
Ryland also cleared up a rumor you may have heard recently, where YouTuber Adam McIntyre spotted Ryland without his engagement ring in a recent YouTube video. Ryland spoke about the reason his ring is off sometimes.
I realize I'm not wearing my ring inside of, and that's just because I don't put my rings on until after I work out and shower for the day. And this whole video was filmed literally the second I wake up. I meditated.
Throughout the rest of the video, Ryland spoke about how he's been meditating, journaling, and staying off social media. Ryland said he feels meditation helps build a happier mind and reminds him to be grateful. Throughout the rest of the video, Ryland said he made one exception to go on social media, which was Shane's birthday, and explained his reasoning.
He's going through it, and I wanted to publicly wish him a happy birthday. So I didn't look at anyone else's Instagram. I didn't look at my own. I popped a story, and deleted the app again.
Ryland spoke about how being off social media makes him feel.
It's just felt wonderful to not dive into what people think of me.
Ryland ended the video by saying he's going to slowly make his way back on the internet. For now, he wants to stay in his Zen place and take care of himself. Overall, the comments under Ryland and Morgan's videos were positive. People were happy that Ryland and Morgan were addressing the problems surrounding Shane. Many agreed that Shane's past mistakes aren't Ryland's or Morgan's mistakes. Others pointed out that many people have made mistakes in the past. I'm embarrassed after Facebook shows me something I posted 3 years ago. I can't imagine 10 years ago. I am not that person I was. I was younger and I'm still trying to figure it out, and I believe everybody goes through that one way or another. Everyone has a past, and I'm sure they wouldn't want to have it held over their heads for the rest of their life. Shane did some crazy things and he apologized. I believe that he's changed because people can change. However, when one person spoke about learning and growing from mistakes, some said they don't believe Shane has grown. This would make sense if he's shown growth, but he hasn't. He's still making offensive jokes, and he's still hanging out and working on business deals with people just as terrible as him. Show me the growth, sis. For example, has he apologized to Willow Smith and her fam for his derogatory and creepy comments yet? The video of him throwing the tantrum after all these new allegations came out show his lack of growth. Someone who had learned from their mistakes would have just apologized, not just thrown a hissy fit and put blame on others. Don't forget he's like 30. He shouldn't be acting like this at all. Some people felt bad for Ryland and Morgan. I think it's so sad that Ryland has to clarify why he isn't wearing his rings. Like the internet is that petty and that full of sad people who love drama. He didn't wear it for one cooking video, and everyone speculated he was leaving Shane and that their relationship was over. Like, that has to take a toll on someone. I feel bad that Morgan is losing subscribers despite not doing anything wrong. Like, it's not her fault that she happens to be genetically related to an engaged fiancé. People also shared their opinion on Ryland's video on Reddit. The majority of the comments continued to call out Shane for his actions. One person said he wants Shane to be deplatformed and compared Shane's situation to Jenna Marbles leaving YouTube. To be honest, don't really mind if Ryland makes videos again because, like many others said, he wasn't the one who made repeated offensive content. This is wishful thinking, but I genuinely want Shane to be deplatformed. He built his career on racism, among many other awful topics, even if that's not what it is currently centered on. If Jenna Marbles can understand that, on her own and without thousands of people calling her out for an explanation, I might add, I think he should too. Another person called out Ryland for saying Shane truly grew from his past. I just want to call... If Shane really, truly felt awful about those videos, he would have removed him, shut down the Shanae channel years ago, and donate the AdSense from those videos to charities helping BIPOC. Why would you keep up the videos and continue to profit off something you felt ashamed of? Why constantly promote problematic white people on your channel? Shane hasn't grown as much as he thought he did. One person claimed their comment got deleted or censored on Ryland's video. All of the comments are positive. I tried replying to one and it immediately got deleted. I'm pretty sure they're censoring any use of the word or things like that. Some people felt like the videos from Ryland and Morgan may have a different intention. This is them testing the waters to see if Shane can come back yet. It seems to me like Shane is starting to prime his audience for an apology comeback, and I don't really know how I feel about it. These statements from people close to him seem calculated. Overall, it seems like people are back to supporting Ryland and Morgan after they spoke about Shane's past. But it's clear that many people no longer support Shane because they believe his actions do not reflect his words. Shane's documentaries are recent and they do feature a lot of problematic people. He also only recently removed his old offensive content off YouTube. People are also expecting public apologies for public wrongdoings, such as speaking inappropriately about Willow Smith, Will Smith, and Jada Pinkett Smith's daughter. For now, only time will tell if Shane's behavior will change. What do you think about Ryland and Morgan's videos? Are there other things you are waiting for Shane to address? Let me know in the comments below.